Hello everybody, welcome to, at last, rF2 2. It's been a while since the last time I've been here, and what a car to be in, because I'm driving the latest DTM car.
It's now 31
It's brilliant.
Celsius.
The four-wheel drive Alpha 155 Ti. A mod of it that's on workshop, which I'm not entirely sure about. But if it's half as good as the actual car, it will be pretty good. So let's see how we're gonna roll here. I'm gonna go 95% on the brake pressure. Hold on, let me switch to the right screen. That, and start with that. So this truck for some reason is not the Studio 397 version of Spa.
Don't cross the line. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into
It's
them.
very ugly.
Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
No force feedback. What is wrong with the... There's no force feedback.
Incident in Sector 1. Yellow flag.
I'll reset it. Is it the car?
Pit exit looks clear. Sector 1 is green.
It's very rubbery.
Fastest lap for Ronaldo. 213.7.
And very spongy.
Yellow
Oh, this
flag,
is
Sector
bad. Oh, someone's welcoming me. There is some feel to it, but it feels terrible. Don't know what's up with that. Felt better on other occasions where I tested it. Let's actually be polite and actually say hi to other people, because they did say hi to me. And welcome to SRO.
Incident in Sector 2. Yellow flag. Green flag in Sector 2.
I don't know what's happening. The car feels very numb at speed, and when it's at low speeds, it feels fine. There's no curb feel.
Sector 1 is now green.
It's an odd sensation. I'm pretty sure it's not an rF2 thing, because I have driven other cars recently that actually have feel to them. And now there is some feel to it. Reset the force feedback again. That's an odd sensation. So this race will include, among other people, Woody. Someone you may have seen on my stream a lot. Woody TV. and as a consequence, I will be you'll be able to see both our perspectives if you are following him. Also do this because I think the visibility is a bit bad behind. I want to be able to see what's going on there.
Your ears are cold.
Holy understeer, Batman. So there's a bit of oversteer on entry. And then just understeer. Also, the sound is completely wrong. Completely wrong. This is a V6, so it should sound more like an F1 car. Modern, or if you've driven like a Lotus 9080 or something, maybe along those lines. This sounds like a V8, if anything. Crossplane, flat plane, of course. Oh, what?
Okay, Steve, we need to watch these track
Why did I stay off track? Like an idiot. Oh my god, there's no feel through it.
Flag.
Far left.
To it.
Hold your line. Clear to the left.
Where'd they go? See, it's just...
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I don't know. Oh, that might explain a few things. Custer's fucked. Oh, stalled it. It just made it heavier.
Exit's clear. Push. Green flag in sector 1.
It's weird because when I was testing it, it didn't feel that bad.
Cold tires all around.
Something wrong with the driver? Or R-Factor 2? Need to restart the game. Never had this error before. Oh no, my outlap. Whatever am I going to do? I'm trying to see... I can get any feel out of it. I'm gonna do something, you know, desperate problems require for desperate solutions. I'm gonna restart the game. Okay, try again. Because if that's what the car feels like... Nah, mate. Come on. I'll do a very quick test offline. Very quick test. See if it's the same story. Make sure that I fix the problem. Also, I hope that the OBS catches up. I'm in the game. Because I drove it earlier, it felt fine. It didn't feel like this. Yep, completely different. Didn't care.
You have a penalty.
Yep, there is FFB. Make sure I hit a curb. Yeah, shut up, Jim. Yep, you heard that probably. Okay, it's functioning. Back into the server. Nope. Wrong place. Servers. Community servers. You mind? Why doesn't it take the first input? All right. Cool. Get back in. And I'll pick a different livery this time as well, so there's no confusion between me and other cars. It's a shame that mine is taken, but... Well, that looks... good. But then there's also this, which looks weird. And I'll pick this one. I hope nobody else has had the same idea. Let's see if the FFB is working now. Because literally the force feedback was not functioning earlier. Like it was just like dead weight. It felt like if you played Wreckfest with a wheel, you'll know what that feels like. Okay, I'm the only one in it. Good, good, good. Okay, it's working now.
Pit exit's clear. Push. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Oh, so much better now.
Sector 1 is yellow.
See, I corrected that. I couldn't do that before. Now it's time to look into the setup. That's annoying. That's a setback that I didn't need.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
What's the leader's fastest lap?
We don't have the data.
Excuse me? Is it only logging after it's probably logging only after I enter the race. And doesn't remember the previous session either. despite being the same server. Now this track, as I was trying to say earlier, is not the same track as, it's not the DLC track. And it looks pretty rough around everything.
Air temperature's falling. It's now 15 Celsius. Green flag, sector 1.
Let's see what I can do lap-wise. I want to see how far off the pace I am. This thing is quick though, it's very, very quick. I remember I did a 216 in practice like a few days ago.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Evidently not fast enough in Sector 1.
Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3.
Also, this truck has a this mod of Spa has a 90 km/h speed limit in the pits, which is absurd because the truck never had that speed limit.
To go, 20 minutes.
To my knowledge.
Sector 2 time is okay.
But otherwise, it feels fine. Spa, after all, it can feel bad.
Just done a 217.9.
What's my position?
P6.
P6 is not particularly good, is it?
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold. The brake temps are good. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Pushing too much.
Keep it within the lines. Alright Steve, you're locking up your fronts a lot.
Second slower than Woody. We can't have that, can we? And Philip Pickler picked the same car as me. Or did I pick the same car as him? He wasn't paying attention. Same livery, I mean. Alright. How's my fuel?
We think about 30 minutes of fuel left. 4.1 litres per lap.
How much fuel for 45 minutes?
For 45 minutes. We estimate we'll need about 83 litres.
It's pretty accurate. That's pretty precise. Right, let's see what's wrong. Probably part of the problem. 95% there. Brake bias fairly forward. That's interesting. Rear wing is not adjustable. Oh no, it is. Go up a click, maybe? How are we doing for a rake? Let's do that.
Pit exit's clear. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Your tyres
Take into everything. I have a problem today. I want to sneeze all day and I can't. And not brilliant. Oh, my outlap. Oh no. I was banking on this being the fastest lap I could do. I also need to do a bit of tire, whatchamacallit, tire wear monitoring, so I can calculate what compound I'm gonna go for. I'll probably find out in quali at this rate.
Okay, Steve, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. P6.
Oh yeah, well this rate of tire loss on one lap, mediums probably. Damon now. I think that click or rake might have made a world of a difference. Okay, this will give me an accurate gauge of what's going on lap time wise. And fuel consumption wise as well.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Your right tyres are cold. Your front brakes are pretty hot
now. Yeah, rears are way too cold, considering the circumstances. Oh my goodness. That dragged me off the track, that curb. was a rough gear shift. Another second to catch up to Woody at least. But no, I'm not gonna catch up to Roman.
Sector 1, yellow flag. We can see Wood has gone off. Watch the track limits, please, Steve.
Okay, I am not prepared.
That's the end of the session, P5.
Is it open quality or is it private?
The pit exit is clear. Push now. We have 9 minutes to get a decent lap in. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
How's my fuel?
34 litres left.
I forgot it doesn't give me, it doesn't remember the estimates from the previous session. I somehow think I have more than 5 laps in there. This thing kills front tires, man. Look at my fronts. So much scrubbing. It's very front heavy because it's, you know, front engined. If I recall correctly, 33% of the torque goes to the fronts. It's quite a lot. I don't remember the year of this one, but this car, for a portion of its life, I think, I don't know if it was 94 to 96 or 95 and 96. Whoa. It was producing 490 horsepower, and it was producing 420 for 93. I don't know if it was for 94 as well, I don't remember. Putting a decent lap, come on. I don't know if that was a good idea, downshifting to 5th. To definitely nail the car down, but I don't know if it was quick. Still dancing on the brakes. It doesn't want to turn in. Yeah, definitely think mediums are the best option here. I've lost 6%. 1.5 months laps in. Make it 8%. Yeah, absolutely impossible to make it on softs. Want to turn left on the brakes then. Oh yeah. That was a good lap.
Your front brakes are getting pretty hot.
That felt satisfying. I don't know what position I'm in.
Okay, Steve, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
What's my position?
I didn't catch that.
What's my position?
P2. Your rear tyres are cold. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the
I don't
base.
think that's gonna stick. I'm not trying to be too much of a pessimist. Shit the bed.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track. Yellow flag.
P3, 1 second behind Woody. I assume provisionally. These are dizzying heights for me.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Green
In a
flag,
new
sector
car
2.
especially. Oh, it's an open quali.
Into these brakes.
Did not know that.
Cold tyres all round.
How much fuel for 45 minutes?
For 45 minutes. You think we'll need 87 litres?
87, okay. Yeah, stopping would be nice. Thank goodness I was paying attention to my mirrors and I saw there was no car behind, because there would have been a foul rejoin. So I think there's another second to be found. Maybe. Problem is finding it. This is not an easy car to drive around. It does move around a little bit.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
And the balance is very frontward,
Sector 1.
which causes all sorts of imbalances. You know, the car dives a bit more than I wanted on the brake, so the rear dances a bit. But then it also understeers. So... oh, that's flat. Okay. Couldn't do that on full fuel. Stop. And that's the last lap I have in hand.
E5.
Brakes went to shit for some reason suddenly. I don't know why that's the case. That's time lost already. That wasn't good.
Sector 1 is...
Why doesn't it stop now?
Face. Your right sides are cold.
We're braking
Okay,
less.
Steve, you need to watch the track limits. Your front brakes are getting a bit hot.
I'm not braking enough.
Sector 2.
That ought to warm up the rears. The rear right at least.
That's the end of the session. E5.
I think La Sauce and Lecombe did kill this lap. No matter what I do here. Lecombe wasn't too bad, but La Sauce was. Because not only did I go deep, but I also went sideways. Yeah, this car is... You might assume because it's four-wheel drive that it's an easy car to drive. It's not. How much fuel for 45 minutes?
For 45 minutes. We should need 85 litres.
5. Fast as Greek, but still quite a ways behind Neil and Matei. And needless to say, pretty far from Tony and Roman. I'll take 90 liters, I don't care. I'll take extra. It doesn't make a difference. Oh no. Will I have to pit? I'll need to pit. At this rate. Let's see. I will ask Woody.
Do a prediction.
Oh, Woody shouted me out. What a nice guy. So cool. Thank you, Woody.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 10 Celsius.
So we only have soft and rain tires. I might have tire manage. So a lap, 45 minutes, 20... well, okay, let's go get used to the car. I may have to save tires.
pit exit's clear. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Cold tyres all around.
How long's left?
3 minutes to go.
So the two corners that I need to save tires quite a bit at. That is Bruxelles / Virage, depending on how you call it. And formerly no name, currently known as Jackie X, the corner after.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
These two corners. Oh, and of course Buon. Buon is probably the biggest one. Because technically with like an average of 3 to 4% a lap, I could make it to the end, but the tires would be absolutely shot. So I need to brake earlier than I do now. Let the car work naturally. That's doable flat, Blanchimont. Stopping would be nice.
That's a new fastest lap for Granada, 2:13.8.
I hope he's on race fuel, because otherwise that's embarrassing for me. If he's on race fuel and he's doing 2:13s, then I'm fucked. That was good, actually.
Sector 1, yellow flag. That's the end of the session, P5.
Sorry. Again. That was shit of me.
15. The air temp is
All right.
15 Celsius. P5.
So if you want to see the race from somebody else's perspective, watch it on Woody's stream. He's ahead of me at the moment.
Floor it.
Left side, rewind, in the middle, clear to the right,
Holy shit, what a start.
on your left. Rewind, you're in the middle.
Sorry.
Clear right, you're clear.
Sorry,
Car left. Clear all left side.
that was bad.
Still there.
That was very bad of me.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Okay, Steve, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
No. I'm very, very sorry, Tony. Oh no.
Right side. Keep it steady. Clear right.
Quad back up. This time. Not breaking myself. Okay, back on my rhythm. That was so bad. I feel so bad. I know that it wasn't serious or anything, but it is annoying it came down to that. And I'm eating tires way too quickly. Fuck. Those were unnecessary points. And unnecessary slowdown. I shouldn't have slowed down then. Yeah, this is not it. I'm losing way too much tread. Oh no. Okay. Focus. I think I might be slightly catching up to Woody. Maybe. Oh, we shouldn't be doing that. We both did it. My car feels so heavy. And it's getting more and more understeery as well. Why isn't it not stopping? Stop, you pile of garbage.
Yellow flag.
Right side, 3 wide, 2 right, clear to the right.
Why is it not stopping now?
Hold your line. Clear right.
P8.
Right side. Still there. Still there.
Can I have him?
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Should have been in 5th. Oh well. Also, the current rate, I don't think I will make it on the tires, which means I'm running too much fuel. Because if I were to pit, it would be advantageous to take fuel and tires. have I have the pace over him. I need to make it past. Problem is that the best braking zone available to me is one I have missed the brakes on twice. Why is it not stopping? Like seriously, serious question. Am I doing something wrong?
B7.
I swear to God, if we need to pit, I have messed up my strategy. He gains through Rouge Radion, I reckon. Oh. Losing too much time.
Right side. Keep it steady. Clear to the right.
Not where I expected to make a move. It worked out. Time to give it all away at the chicane by missing my brakes again. Oh well.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines.
Car right, clear right.
As I said,
6th place.
that was not a good run. Oh, he has so much overspeed, that's ridiculous.
Clear to the left.
Come on, Steve. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Right side. Clear right. Left side.
Oh yeah.
Line. Still there. Clear left.
It's annoying. I'm faster than him in this sector, and he's faster than me in the last sector. Don't know what to do. Because the first sector is a bit of a mixed bag. I suck at La Sauce. Should I experiment with brake bias? That's the question. Evidence suggests the opposite.
Cooking your front tyres, mate.
As you saw there, the back end stepped out. So my tires are flat spotted now. I made it. I made it. Never thought I would find that so good. Such a. And I never thought that would be an important thing to say, but I made it. Or an important thing to do, for that matter. Get that draft now. Woody's nowhere. He's way ahead. Gaining, but not fast enough.
Left side, clear left.
Sorry.
On your right, clear right.
Braked way too late. Sorry. I have such an issue with the brakes. I don't know what to do. We're all suffering with our fronts though. Uh-oh, that's not good. This is the braking zone I'm bad at. And I'm now immediately behind another car. Oh no. Brake too.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Steve.
Right side, clear right.
Interesting. How long's left?
31 minutes remaining.
Clear air might be a good thing. Oh! Was that the car ahead? I can't see because I don't have a relative or anything on my screen.
Your tyre temperatures are good.
Minutes left. That's not it. That's too much time with the current state of my tires. I mean, the front left can make it on 0% exactly. Front right's not making it in a billion years. What's the gap ahead?
15 seconds.
Yep. Woody wiping the floor with me.
Well done, Steve. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for, P5.
You came here for a P5. I'm sorry, but your aspirations are a bit too low. That's a bit harsh though. I think I'm doing fine.
Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Taking the piss at the moment. I can see why the track limits are at 10. Initially I thought that was too much, but with this much understeer, I'm braking a bit earlier now, trying to conserve tires as much as possible. I don't think that's going to happen though.
The front tyres are really hot.
I'll have to take fronts. The rears are fine, but I will have to take fronts. At this rate, at least. Ideally, I would want not pit though. I'll leave them to about 40%. See how far we are into the race. What's the gap ahead?
Say again.
You know what I said. What's the gap ahead?
15 seconds.
Okay. So he is tire saving as well, I think, maybe.
Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
Come on, car.
Okay, Steve, just cut the track.
Oh no, my safety rank. Oh, there is no safety rank. Ha! What's the gap behind?
4.4.
Okay. That's not brilliant. Someone bit. It's very slow there. What's the gap ahead?
6.3 seconds.
Someone bid or did someone bin it? Because usually I get a notification if someone's bidding from crew chief. I want to get the 50% on the tire, so I'll ask him how much time he's got left. I've got left, so I can calculate. How long's left?
23 minutes remaining. Alright, Steve, that's
That's
half
too
distance.
close.
Fuel will be tight. We think you'll get to the end, but we're not sure.
I'll try to no-stop it.
Your left rear has minor wear. We're seeing significant wear on the fronts. The brake temperatures are okay.
Evidently the car ahead is on fresh rubber. The buggered right off. Uh-oh.
Watch those lines.
Yep, there's a realistic possibility I might get a drive-through now. That was scary. What's funny is that it seems like the tire that gave up was the one with the most tire life. It feels like the rear left is also a bit dodgy. Quite a bit.
You've got half your fuel left. That's 20 minutes to go.
Good.
New fastest lap for Ronaldo, 2:13.5.
Trying to think what I'm gonna do. What was my last lap?
We don't have enough data for that.
Excuse me. Pull the gap on him again, I think. Look up behind. So annoying because this is borderline doable on one set, but I think the time lost will be less than just taking fronts. The balance will be all over the shop, but it's worth a shot. But not just yet. What's the gap ahead?
18 seconds.
Who's in the car in front?
Pardon?
Who's the car in front?
Before 18 seconds ahead.
Very informative. Exactly the question I asked him.
P5.
Another question I didn't ask.
There's somewhere on those front tyres, mate.
Oh no, we go to that point now. How long's left?
16 minutes to go.
It's doable. It's doable on like absolute, like 0% on the at the finish. It's doable. But they will be absolutely shot. And as you said, very, very hot.
Left, that's 15 minutes.
Doable. I must not lock up, however, at all. Any decent sized lockup and these tires are gone. Slow around here is also probably a better idea. And I pushed way too much early because I was fighting. That's the problem.
Okay, pit stop requested. Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit crew is ready.
I am not. Just in case you're wondering, I'm not pitting. Unless I have to. The game thinks that I'm not gonna make it on the tires. I think I can. How long's left?
14 minutes remaining.
If I can't put just fronts, then there's no point in pitting.
Okay, Steve, we expect there'll be no traffic on exit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P6.
Yeah, except I'm not pitting. My car behind is getting closer. My poor pit crew is just gonna sit there and I'm not gonna come in. That's what's gonna happen. We're at that point now where I have to go down to second for pull on. Third or whatever I want to. Starting to lose a chunk of tire though. What's the gap ahead?
23 seconds.
Credit where credit's due, that's very good tire management from them.
Stay between the lines, please, Steve.
Nearly.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Wood.
That's what I was expecting you to tell me, you idiot. It's before. Can pronounce his bloody name. How long's left?
10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes remaining.
Oh.
10 minutes. Stay calm.
Great timing. Ten minutes is 6 laps. I think it's doable with my current figures. What's the gap behind?
5.2.
It's keeping me honest.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep
I'm
between
taking the
lines.
piss at this rate. Alrighty then. Let's just nurse this car home. What?
Okay, Steve, run out of track limits.
Fuck's sake.
Right, you have a penalty.
That's horseshit. That was a bit much. Oh, come on.
You've got 3 laps to serve this.
Not like this. Not like this. That was such a small cut though. Come on. At least it's 90 k's an hour, so that won't be too bad. I'll save it on the final lap of the final lap I can, at least. Swear to God, if you gave me another track warning, I would be pissed now.
Okay, Steve, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alrighty then. Brilliant. Got a distraction to deal with now.
3 is now clear.
I wonder what the guy behind is.
We've got 2 laps to come in for this penalty.
What an ass. Should have kept it on the island.
Down the track, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Oh my god, the grip. The front end grip. It's just not a thing. Oh, that car behind. That was so close to that wall, if it didn't hit that wall. Problem with that lockup is that wore out the front left quite badly. How long's left?
4 minutes remaining.
Okay. Oh man, I absolutely took the piss with the track limits.
You've still got a penalty.
So with this lap. Credit where credit's due. I've got behind. Raced far more wisely than I did. And look what they're doing now. They seem to have far more grip.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Who's behind?
0.2.
That's not what I asked. Nearly binned on the pit entry.
Should be coming out into clear air. On exit, we should be in position 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No,
Now,
I'm not pitting, buddy. I'm doing a drive-through. Serving a drive-through.
your exit is clear. Watch the white line. You've served your penalty.
What's my position?
B6.
Okay. Very small damage, which means a bunch of car
5 minutes of fuel remaining.
did it. I assume that's the case. That's a bummer, though. Tell you what, I'm actually considering myself lucky I'm going to miss the next race at Bathurst. Imagine having to do with Bathurst with this much understeer. And them front tires. Another lap, I think. I'll do another 2, personally. Actually, maybe 1. Maybe just the 1. And I thought I had learned how to manage tires from the Super Tourers. The Super Tourers, I could actually make the tires work really well all the way to the end of the race. Although, admittedly, some people were able to make the same tires work for like 23 or even 25 minutes. Not particularly well, mind you, but they did make them work. It's kind of a given that they wouldn't be having a fun time late in the stint. Oh my...
Sixth place. That's it. We're done.
Was that the end? We had another lap. Good drive. And do the full in lap. And chill out with some music. Tony won it! Hey, the guy that actually hit on turn 1. Good! Dave's thinking for the great battle. Was that with me? Because we were fighting. I don't know if we were. I don't know if he was the one fighting with me. I'll get back to the pits and find out. If that's the case, likewise, Martin. It's okay. It's an okay race. I wish I had more tire at the end, and I had, well, no drive-through would be nice as well. It paid off to be smooth, says Philip Pickler. I agree. Guys were killed so early, even trying to manage them, said Ken. Yeah. Meanwhile, I didn't try to manage them at all for the first third of the race, and then paid the price after. So who was ahead? It was Philip. Uh-oh. It's transitioning to the next server, I think. And I'll know not to run that livery for the next race. Because I'm not Philip's teammate. I don't want to get that confusion. It's interesting though. This race will, for the next race, I have to figure out how to not ruin the tires. Very important lesson to be learned. Pending update. Excuse me. Oh, okay. All right, let's watch the replay. See that mess, well, near mess I caused at turn 1. I want to see how bad it was. Gotta say though, that launch for me was phenomenal. Take the, take the victories when I can find them. So it was guy that DNF'd for some reason. All right. Look at that launch. Go braked at the same time. You know what? Come to think of it, I didn't do anything wrong there. I thought it was worse than it was, but I was alongside. And there was barely any room I could have given. This was very much a racing incident. I should have kept it. Had I kept it, I would have actually not have lost all these positions. That's annoying. It's very annoying. See, that's what happens when you try to be clean. No, that's not. That's not. I'm not gonna say that. So loud. This is the closest I got to Woody. So what's the order right now? Okay, so my day was ahead, well ahead. So my fight was with Guy and... So at the moment it's Kostas Katsouras, but I don't think he made it well during the rest of the race. Hope you can hear me, by the way, because that's probably very, very loud. So that was already my first warning, I reckon. And then fucked that up there. That didn't help. Woody locked it up quite badly there. Fuck me there. I'm bad and I should feel bad. Kostas was in the white and red. That pointer is annoying. You see my overtake on the outside at Campos. Was pretty cool, if I may say so myself. Why Kai quit out of this race. So see, the gap was pretty big after the straight, and then as soon as we got into the infield section, I got right up. I think this is what happened. Look at that. I'm proud of that. Wow, the cameras for this track are shit. Oh, that's another one. Give me a swing, man. Yes. Sorry. Sorry. I haven't configured the controls correctly. Balls. So I'm gonna take the onboard, I suppose. Give me a good one, please. Seems cool. And nothing hurts. Oh, there we go. And admittedly, he went very early on the brakes. And here I go. And there he goes. We'll watch. I'm gonna milk this. I liked it. It was a good move. And the free cam makes it look so good. I know there is a category that actually uses cameras like this. I think it's IndyCar. Sorry, my mouse movement's not the smoothest thing in the world, but there you go. Pinched him on the apex as well, so he couldn't get a better run. So you see here, he has more speed. He can't have more speed than I do, but I have pinched him, so he can't do anything about it. And he knows that the next corner is in my favor now. So, yeah. And then I immediately binned it at the chicane and gave him the position back. Oh, I didn't. That's right. This is where I got my act together. On the brakes, that is. That was another nice one. That was a good battle with him. So this is where he got me on in the draft. Set him up here, forced him to go narrow, and then boom, the undercut. It's a good. I don't know why he quit. Maybe something personal happened or something in real life. But I would have appreciated if we had more of a fight. Until I got my drive-thru, that is. That was a bad move. To be fair, I locked my rears there. Shift locked my rears, that is. And that was cost us, I think. Yes. Nearly Greek on Greek violence, and therefore once I would be the violator. The assailant. Thankfully I kept my nose clean for the rest of the race. This is where he bit it for some reason. Was that an undercut attempt or was that a drive-through? I don't know. And this is where I basically was on my own. Then I got a drive-through and that was basically it. And this is where Patrick really did... Philip, not Patrick, did a great job pulling me in. Hey Woody, I did enjoy it, though I had some major skill issues on the brakes. I also made a mistake after that Giga launch I got at the start. There was a bit of contact with Tony, and watching the replay, there's nothing I could have done. Like, we were 3 wide and he turned in a bit further than he should have. But I thought it was my fault, so I let him go. And as such, I lost the run. So, yeah, I screwed up my race on that at that point. Because I left far too many people get past afterwards. Because of the loss of speed. How about yourself? Did you have a good race? Was it lonely like it was for me? Well, the wrecking ball implies that there was wrecking. And I think, under the circumstances, I did okay. At least after watching the replay, it looked like... Well, hold on, let's check. Let's check. Because I want to hear a second opinion. That would be great. Hold on, that was a bit too early. I wish the replay controls were a little bit more refined. Come on. Survived. Yeah, that's pretty much what most of us are saying as well in chat. Like, look at that launch. That was a bit too far left, I'll admit. So here's what happened. We go on the brakes. Well, actually, come to think of it, and I couldn't go further in though, to be fair. But this is where I started going a bit too wide. Yeah, I don't know what it is with and this is where I let him go. Like you can see, I did that to let him pass, and that was enough to kill the rest of the run there. Yeah, I think it was a racing incident. I think I could have done a bit better just to get the car stopped, because the problem I had is the reason I lost many positions in the first few laps is I couldn't get it stopped for the chicane. Like, I just couldn't. I was constantly overshooting the chicane on the brakes. And I don't know what it was. So thank you very much. It didn't make a difference though, because I think Tony won it, right? Because by the time I got back into the pits, many people had left, so the results were looked a bit scrambled. No, he didn't? Okay. Let's actually find out, because I wasn't paying attention. Passed on the last lap. Yep. Oh! He was passed by Matei. Okay, cool. Good job, people. Congrats to Philip, by the way, who managed his tires better than I did, because by the time... I got a drive-through, by the way, because I collected a few too many points, speeding tokens. I literally had... I got my 10 points for the drive-through, and then another 3.5 because I just couldn't get the car turned in at Rouge Radillon, and my laissez-faire approach of, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna go, didn't work because I got like 2 points on 2 occasions. One, but they must have been good with tires. Yeah, pretty much anyone was good with tires. Like Philip was slower than me, clearly on the start of the race, because I was pushing a bit much. I was treating like a sprint, and then when I started saving tires, he had saved more, so he started gaining on me. And by the time I saved the drive-through, he was on my ass and probably would have overtaken me if I hadn't saved the drive-through. But this will be a learning experience, because pitting is a bad idea because you lose too much time, but not pitting is rough. So you have to learn how to deal with it. And that's something that I need to learn because I'm not very good at it. I did not keep an eye out on my pace. But the last few laps, like I think I finished with 7% on the left. All those skins and doubled up. I know. You know what happened? When I joined the server, I don't know if Philip hadn't, because the thing is that the first time I joined the server, I was in the same livery as Matei. So I left because I had a problem with the force feedback. There was no feedback in the car. I reset a bunch of times and there was no feedback. So I restarted the game, came back in, and I was like, what am I going to pick? And I hadn't noticed that Philip had picked this car probably after I joined. So I was like, well, nobody's going to pick this, right? So I go in and it's like, oh, fuck. he's in the same livery, and I'm like, everybody's going to think we're teammates. Considering we're next to each other for so much of the race, I think that's pretty ironic. But I'm not his teammate, nor is he mine. For anyone who was confused, if anyone was confused, if you were, you're wrong. Yeah, it's not an easy car to drive now. It's very it's like a lot is happening at the front, but there's also plenty of power going to the rears, so it's odd. So you have to be surprisingly cautious for a 4-wheel drive car, but it's still the fronts just go instantly. Like as soon as you start pushing, it's like 4% going out of the front per lap. 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%. It's like, oh my goodness, that's rough. And initially I thought, well, I'm gonna take mediums because I didn't know there were multiple tire compounds. But having turn in early and brake early, I found were good ideas, so you don't load too much. Yeah, that's the problem. I overdrove at first for the first 10 minutes of the race, and because I was doing that, it was pretty ridiculous at the end of the race because I just ran out of tire. It's a shame. But then again, that's what happens when you come into the race without understanding the mindset. I should enter the mindset of save tires. You're not gonna win the race on the first few laps. Calm it down. Be a bit slower, because then you'll be faster. If that makes any sense. You know what? I found out very recently, like yesterday, that I'm gonna miss Bathurst because I'll be working for 5 days straight. So I will be missing that one. But so far it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be missing any of the others. But yeah, Bathurst, like the mountain it's critical to save fronts for the mountain. Critical to save fronts. Because if you overestimate how much tire you've got left, you'll die. It will be carnage on the mountain, yes. Yes, front limited grip. Grip-wise cars are rough on the mountain. Very rough. There was to help. Yeah. Chaperone the car. That ought to help. That ought to help. Oh well. I running on 3 track points. Didn't want to keep 3. I got 13 and a half. I was taking the piss at some point because I was trying to push without taking too much off the tires. So I was like, I'm gonna turn it in a little bit less, and then I'm like, oh, blast! Another orange one, another orange one. I'm like, okay, I know where this is going, and it did go there. It's a shame because if I hadn't got the drive-through, there would have been a fight with Philip for P5. Alas, it didn't happen. But it was fun. It was very fun. It's a fun car. It's very different to the one on Assetto Corsa. It needs to be said. But it felt pretty alive. But again, initially I had a problem with the force feedback. The steering was like very rubbery and numb, and there was no feel whatsoever. Mentioning DRS, excuse me? Where? I did get DRS, however, by one car. It's important to note. Some car basically just, I think it was Philip, just flew past me. Okay, hold on. Tony's saying something interesting. I got rear springs and dampers stiffer than front. Wings 322. It was a mold setup on another track. Had a few years back. But totally forgot DRS. $14. So maybe that was my problem. I was running 33. I was like, all the wing. Give me wing. The anti-Peugeot, basically. In LMH. Just all the wing. Because I was getting the back end a bit squirrely at times. That might have something to do with it. I screwed my fronts. Okay, I'll test more of it because in my my test, like, that's basically what felt comfortable. 33, 32. In fact, the default was 32, and I went up a click. That's what I felt like I should do. Bad call, as it turns out. But hey, you live and you learn. And boy, did I live and definitely learned. Do the springs. I mean, what is there to do with springs anyway? Like I suppose stiffening up the rears to get more oversteer mid corner, but then the car will be sketchy in different ways, or soften the fronts to give them a bit more mechanical grip. But I don't know. I'll definitely give because I didn't know if I was going to be in this until like yesterday or the day before. So I have to learn to I have to put a bit more practice into this car. Took power diff down to maybe help with 10 on throttle. No, because it's 4-wheel drive. As soon as you get on the throttle, the front diff kind of makes the car understeer a bit. Turning too much. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and when the tires don't grip up, you just turn harder. At least that was what I was doing to keep the car in, and then that screws the tires up even further. Like at some point I saw like 170 degrees on the front right at Puon. And that's when I realized, buddy, back off by quite a bit, brake early, turn in early, and then get it and then get it smoothly in. That's the thing. Smoothness is paramount. You did not. No, I didn't. I saw you riding the curb on the outside of Puon and then getting dragged onto the outside of the track, and I did exactly the same thing, only worse. I think that's the camber, probably, because that's usually what happens when you have a lot of camber. And it also got bouncy at Rouge Radillon. Like at some point, it was like donk, 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 which wasn't scary in the slightest. And also did the same at Lecombe. After the, you know, right, left. On the left, I would always ride the curb on the inside and it would just go donk, donk, donk. That someone behind you was me. Hello. I think. Because I was the one behind you when there was a car behind you. I was Roman. What happened with Roman, by the way? Did he pit? Or did he mess it up? Because I saw a yellow car briefly appear and then fuck off. And I was like, okay, that seems like it was on new tires or something. My 10 Roman pit. So I saved in vain. Okay. The crew chief told me nothing. Nobody tells me nothing. Bastard. I need to tweak that. I mean, yeah. I did a 216 in the race and I was very happy with that. That's the fastest I could do. 213. Maybe sometime in the future, in the distant future. Perhaps. But not as it stands right now. Did 214? Oh, you only do the 214. I think I did a 15 in quali. 15.6. I was like a second behind you, I think. Race pace was 16-17, yeah. For you. For me, it was 18-19. Because, again, initially I had pace and then that just dropped off. Oh man, I wish I could. Yeah, there's a big gap, pace gap, because me and, was it Kai, were within half a second, and then everyone else was like a second slower than me. Like for example, Patrick, initially I overtook on the outside of the chicane campus, you know, the right-left chicane after Puon. Just poof, went past him on the outside, which is a hard overtake that I was actually very proud of. I got DQ'd. I saw him pit and then he quit. I don't think, did he get DQ'd? Is that the official thing? Because to me it looked like he pitted and then left. Because he was ahead of me and he just pitted randomly and then disappeared. And I'm like, whoa, no. That's what it said in game. Okay. I did not check. That's an interesting situation. And that makes me question, you know, why did that happen? Did he not serve a penalty or something? Because I doubt he got too many track limits. It's a bit early that to happen when it happened. That's odd. I hope that's not a maybe an issue, bug, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds odd to me, frankly. He didn't look like, especially because I was right next to him, he didn't seem like to be taking the piss on the track limits. I was taking the piss more on the track limits. Yeah, I got my drive-through at Orange Radeon. I run the inside curb, no, the outside curb. You know, the one on the right side of Radeon. I put one wheel out of it, and it gave me an orange one. And I lifted off. I was like, oh shit, because I was at 8.5 at that point. And it gave me 2 points, and I got the drive-through, and I was like, shit. Like, that is bonkers. That's what that is. And I think that the official track doesn't have that issue. I don't know why they use the mod. Because the Studio 397 one is sublime. It's a very, 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 very good iteration of Le Mans, I almost said. Spa. And it's better looking, and it's got the correct... they normally refrain from using DLC. Yeah, I don't know about that. Because that track, that like didn't look good anyway. Like, I don't know. To help with driving numbers. I can see where they're coming from on that one. I wouldn't call it bad. I'm just gonna say that it's not as good as the official one. And the official one is usually bundled quite a bit. And in fact, there are many bundles with it. In fact, on the store page, hold on, give me a second. Because there is like, I don't know if you noticed, but recently they released 2 packs that's basically the entire game. And rF2 Complete, which is everything, except for the Risa pack and the card sim pack, is €200. So, yeah. And I mean, I would like it if they run like mods on tracks that are not in the sim, obviously, but for cars that are on it. The historics are so good, though. That's the reason. Although, to be fair, historic racing is not popular. I'm surprised people are doing it. I think we'll end up with about 6 drivers at Series N. Yeah. For the week, I will miss... if I can help it, on the week I will miss the Alpha race. I'll probably do the... historics race to make up for it, I suppose. Although I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't want to be that guy that's just coming in for a race or so, which is the reason I didn't do it on Sunday. I didn't want to be that guy that joins the series for like 1 race, potentially spoils the championship for a few people, and then fucks off. I'll do it. I'll try and do it because I love those cars. I also like the mod. Besides the sound of the Bizzarini and the Austin, everything else felt fantastic. It sounds good. It looks good. It drives well. I mean, as you said, the Cobra is a bit slow for a 427. It's limited, but it's a very nice pack. And I also like some of the tracks they're doing. Just to give people an overview. So, GT Revival 1960s Championship. It's annoying it's on Sundays. It's so annoying that I will miss many of this because of work. So we have Kyalami 1976, or otherwise known as I Brake Twice, 3 times, the whole lap, 3 times. Alton Park 60s, which I have never driven in my life. Linas Monterrey, which I'm not a huge fan, but it's okay. IFL Schutzstrecke, which is basically the Schutzschleife. There's a mixture. Yes, it is a mixture. For sure. Although Kyalami is not particularly long straights, but very fast corners. Alton is relatively slow. Lina has insanely long straights, and it's got a weird oval section as well. IFL Schutzstrecke, which is the Schutzschleife, to my understanding, it has a couple of straights, but it's mostly twisty. Longfoot is 3 straights and then 3 corners or something, and Bathurst is 2 long straights. Was tricky indeed, yes. It's tricky infield, yes. The infield with Lina is pretty nuts. There's a corner that on most cars you have to be in first gear, and we're seeing the Twitch almost having like an infinite mirror there happening. Yeah, so Lina is interesting because I've driven it on AC and I haven't got the hang of it. And it will be very interesting because the handling cars are going to be having a fun time in some of the sections, and then the straight line speed cars are just going to go flying past them on the straights. Also, the oval is so awkward because there are 2 chicanes after you get onto the banking, and actually another one before the banking. So you think, oh, I'm gonna ride the banking. So you go up, you move up, and it's like, oh, there's a chicane. Shit. Hard on the brakes, come down. The chicane, come back up. I'm like, okay, this time we're doing the banking. Go up on the banking, like, oh, it's NASCAR. And it's like, oh, go. Go back to the chicane. There's lack of braking markers in the infield. I haven't driven this particular version. The chicanes mid-banking are, depending on the car, terrible. In the cars of the era, it's fine. If you drive, like I've driven a Group C car there for shits and giggles on AC, it just went and just went. Because the change of camber just completely messes with the suspension geometry at that point. I remember the curbs are very tall on all the chicanes, and I do remember that the oval is very, very bumpy. Like Can you think? By the way, can you imagine that track? That scan is from 2008. I think that track is like not. I don't know if it's. Let me check just very quickly if it is restored. If it's an old track or a new one. Monterrey. Okay, it's from 1924. Okay, it's an old one. Look at that layout. That's the old layout. It's so odd. This is the current layout, for anyone wondering. So that's the oval, which we join there. That's the infield section. It's a weird one. Such a strange track, and it has barely been maintained throughout its years. It's always been like insanely bumpy, and it still feels like a 1920s track. It's where they studied Grand Prix racing. Oh, is that historic? Because I recall that the first ever race to be declared the Grand Prix was at Pau. Let's actually verify. Circuit du Pau. Pau Grand Prix. There we go. Oh, no, 1930. That's interesting. You've done the research, okay. I appreciate that. I remember someone said that it was the first Grand Prix was at Pau, so yeah. Misinformation, as always. Don't trust the internet. And I remember there was some, like, I've seen a GT3 drive around here at some point, I think. Not in a race, though. Because currently I think it's like only used for club racing and stuff like that, and track days. I haven't seen any race on it recently. Wikipedia gives the track weird names until it was officially Linus. Can block the Gymkhana here. Okay. Interesting. Saw that too on the wiki. I mean, it's conducive to a degree. Because it's a track that clearly people don't care, that it doesn't have like all the modern amenities that make the track a bit, less conducive to stunt driving. Anyway, let's see where we're gonna raid. That'd be nice. Let's see who's on and what are they doing. So we've got Nate Lapson doing a set of Corsa. On it Racing doing Super Tours. Oh, Super Tours Arokayama. Got Nilski doing GTR2 at Daytona. And Kevin Sinclair doing Le Mans Ultimate. Let's do Nate. I'll do Nate. And I will not be streaming tomorrow. Where's my music? Where's the music going? Oh, that's got a big pause. Oh, he's driving a GT1 Lambo. At least he's watching the replay of driving that on a club circuit somewhere in the States. It's an interesting pick. So I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm working. I will be streaming on Thursday though, if I'm available. And it's a toss-up between Richard Benz Rally and Le Mans Ultimate. Probably Le Mans Ultimate, and then do Richard Benz Rally on Friday or Sunday, depends. But yeah, that's the plan for the time being. Thank you for joining me, Woody, and thanks for the good racing. And hopefully I'll get better at this car and this series on the whole. So yeah, I'll see you on Thursday.